It's my man.
BBMC have paid CG like a heap of times to avoid war. Yeah, so maybe sometimes when CG flex on them, they need to bend. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But in saying that, CG shouldn't flex on them every 5 seconds because it's sort of cringe.
Your voice box is fucked up.
But I think this system of whitelisted gangs is going to help a lot.
On the fucking chang gang
Because
photo,
basically what I want to happen is, okay, so these meth runs and big drug runs will only be able to be done by whitelisted groups. So if you aren't involved in the crime and willing to, like, you know, go to wars, have issues, all that sort of shit, you're not going to be able to run these drug games. Because I think everybody sort of uses them, and a lot of small groups use them, or solo players use them. And it's annoying for the cops. Like, cops having to respond to every single fucking meth run, and half the time it's some nobody Andy and they're fucking, you know, sitting on a cliff by themselves and shit. It's just like fucking, you know, why wouldn't they respond and be fucking annoyed? You know what I mean? So the idea is essentially you can do a meth run as a group. There's a cooldown of 3 days, so it's a maximum of 1 every 3 days, but that's your entire gang, everybody in your gang. And how these gangs will work, it isn't like just CG and street team unless we have separate parts of the map. So CG will be able to spray, and then our spray will take up 200 units as a circle, and we own that. The spray's going to cost a bit, and you won't be able to get them very often. Then we'll spray here in our next one, and we'll slowly spread, and the more we spread, the more we get for our runs, essentially. But once we've done, say we've taken this, street team wouldn't be able to do a run for us and get the money. They'd have to give us the drugs, and then we do the run. Otherwise, they'd only get money for this portion. Or they could join us, and we could take over this. You know what I mean? And then BBMC could take over this. And then when we start spreading over here, we could be like, hey, we own this block here. And that's what they would be okay with. You know what I mean? We can essentially trade land, which gives us a monetary value on our drug runs without having to kill them or, you know, forcefully do things. We can literally sit there and negotiate extra profits based on what they would give us, sort of thing. And I don't think it's a complicated system. Essentially, we just tag. The tags cost a lot. For each, like, 5 or 6 tags, you can have a trap house. So each trap house essentially makes it so you can make more money. Right? But the trap houses can now be PvP'd. If you have more than 4 people online, that trap house can be robbed at any time. So obviously there'll be a cooldown to it. It'll be like $10,000. You have to know where it is. But basically what will happen is you'll wake up, you'll label something your trap house, and that's your trap house for the day. It's not something that will stay like that, so it's going to be harder to metagame. So essentially they'll need to see you go in there, walk up with something and be like, okay, spend 10k and hope it's a trap house. If it isn't the trap house, you just lost 10k and you can't do it for the rest of the day. That gang can't breach any more trap houses. So yeah, the trap houses do generate money. But the cops will be able to do the same thing. They will be able to find evidence of you walking drugs in, see it's a trap house, and treat it like you own the property, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Anything to combat complete domination? No. Why would you do that?
First time for males.
The only thing that can prevent it is, like, maintaining every single trap house. That's the more trap houses you have, the more you have to. So think about it like this: if you go and put 500 bricks in a trap house, you are risking a lot, right? But if you go and put 1 brick in and keep going back there every now and again, you're not really risking much. But it creates the movement that then the police can see, so it's a balance on both sides. But if you have like 20 houses, it's going to be very hard for you to maintain them. You'd have to get enough drugs to keep them all going, sort of thing. I mean, it would be possible, but your gang would be huge. But we also limit how many people can be in the group. So maybe we limit it to like 14 or 16 members in entirety. so you can spread hourly around the time, you know, time zones. But that also prevents, you know, essentially owning the city and being buddies with everybody. Because if you can sell your drugs to me because I get the higher profits because I own more of the city, why would they sell to a smaller drug company unless they were involved in that gang? You know what I mean? So it creates a dominating aspect, and it makes value to land, essentially.
You don't fucking love us.
But there'd be some sort of cost, like the bigger your place gets, the next spray paint costs twice as much. You know, for every new trap house, your next spray paint can costs twice as much. So say it's 10k per can for this region, it goes into 20k, goes into 40k, it goes into 80k. So it costs a lot to start spreading at that point. So realistically, you could take over the city, but it's going to take millions of dollars and nobody going against you. How would the mechanics know who is wanting in what gang? What do you mean? You're literally whitelisted for gangs.
Oh my God, it's
Problem is, though, I think players will get complacent with the money they make from being part of CG until the whole server is that you can't put everyone in one gang. It won't work. You have to limit the player counts.
Frankie's.
Hi, Franny.
What's up, bro?
Franny, what are you doing?
Just thinking about things.
Monologuing?
Yes.
Oh,
Thinking about how big my cock is, and
That's
So
so
massive.
fucking hot, baby. You want
it's
to suck me off?
So
so small, bro.
So fucking sexy.
Look like a little tic tac with a skin
How you
on it.
been? How you been, Francis?
Oh, hey, Baba. How you be, bro? I'm okay.
You know, chilling. Feel me? Saying what's up to my hornball
How's
friends.
little Alex,
Would street
Franny?
team be separate? He don't go, bro. He be chilling.
Oh, hell
He
yeah.
likes to suck on tits like me.
wow, you guys have so much in common.
It's
Keeping you up at night?
crazy. He's also got a dick.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
Oh my
so...
God! Like Father.
Wait, what were you about to say, bro?
Nah. Chill.
The fuck out, chill out,
Oh,
bro.
right.
Yeah. Hey, yo, hold up. I called myself on that one, bro.
Chill out, bro. You're taking it too far, bro.
Yeah, yo, y'all motherfuckers are being weird about it, but not me. Oh, fuck? This dude talking about it.
It's all tight.
Right.
He's
called
starting
myself
to
on
sleep
that one.
okay, bro.
I almost caught a case on that one, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, you almost
Oh,
got
yeah,
turned
okay.
off on the internet.
Oh, fuck. That was a close one.
You might, bro. You getting a little. You need to go to sleep. Been awake for too long.
I didn't realize what you guys were saying, and then I was like, wait, hold on. That don't sound right, bro. I caught myself.
Yeah. And I guess that's what happens when you're done with a tattoo on your face, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
what
I
the
don't know.
fuck? When
I
did you
don't
get
know.
this tattoo?
I fucking woke up one day and it was on my fucking.
Okay,
person, you know?
yeah.
I don't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's an ugly ass tattoo. I'm not gonna lie.
Why the fuck is Mando from the Ballers call me?
That's an ugly ass tattoo. He's-
What's up,
If there's a
Barbos?
gang limit, doesn't that
Barbos.
sort of screw over possible bigger gangs? I mean, that's the limit. If you don't have a limit on how many you're in the gang, that creates the element where everyone would work together to make money. But if you limit it to like 16 people total or 10 people total or some shit like that, as you spread, it's going to be a lot harder to maintain your area because nobody else will be able to help you. Fuck happened out there, bro?
Alright, let me call you right back. Bye bye.
It's late.
Yo, Miguel, come here.
Stress.
It'll be cool with a wipe to do that. Why? With a wipe. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll drop it with a hardcore server. That could be really cool. Like imagine that if you got shot, you're out for 3 days, and the way you made money was literally turf. That would be really cool.
Do I have your number?
How much rifle ammo you got?
You do.
How much rifle
Destiny. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that. You wipe a squad and they're done for 3 days, and you can do 3 days of takeover. Then when they come out, they've either got to fight back and lose more, or just surrender it.
You're fucked up.
Oh, let's Sincere. Hurry up and fix it. Is it done yet, dude? I'll make a Sincere do it, because he's good at making spaghetti. But it's good shit. Good spaghetti. It's like high quality spaghetti. You know what I mean? It really tastes good. We're talking about the trap house drug shit we're gonna change up.